They are protesting in I believe Sydney, Australia. Let me get this up here. They were just chanting. I started recording because they were just chanting "F the jab," and I don't mean they were saying "F." They were saying, you know what. You know. I don't know if it's better that way or this way. You can see the comments. There's 53.7K and growing watching this live on, this is Facebook. I'm surprised Facebook is allowing this. It'll probably be shut down. It'll probably be shut down any minute now. This was shared by my constituent in Australia, Leah, God bless her. But I told her she needed to stay home with her family and protect her family, because this is going to get nasty pretty soon. This is a week or so. They've been coming out every day. More and more people in Australia. I believe this is Sydney. I'm not for sure. There they go. And you can hear clearly, pretty clearly what they were saying. Stay tuned, because this is coming to a neighborhood near you guys. Except for we have firearms. We have 8 firearms per household here in the United States. Or was that per person? Anyway, there's 8 firearms per household, you can guarantee here in the United States. And this image you're seeing here, played out on American streets, these motherfuckers will be carrying ARs and shotguns and shit. They won't be wearing well, you see that a lot of these are city workers and everything. So things might get out of hand here in Australia by the nightfall. I don't know how much more light they have over there, really. I know it just got dark here in northwest Arkansas, and the full moon's out, and people get crazy on the full moon. So I expect these protests in Australia, when the moon peaks up over the horizon, to get pretty wild, pretty wild. So just stay tuned. I'll have more for you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna hit the sack, and this is going up on both my YouTube channels and on BitChute. Much love everybody over there on BitChute. I really do appreciate the views. And to Tori Walker, thanks. She's got the same last name as me. My name's Joseph Walker, Joesef. A non-conventional spelling, but thanks to Tori Walker for the $10. I really appreciate it.
You're a machine, bro. I love you. You're the best.
No, I don't know what they were saying there. I was talking. I'm sorry. But as this develops, I do have the ability to stream from my phone through my computer because my restream doesn't work too well on this phone. But
There's 54,000 right now. 54,000.
Freedom and fuck the jab is what they're saying. So you can guarantee this is going to spread, and they're protesting in Israel. So this might spread to the U.S. by this weekend or this work week, I would imagine. If a tsunami doesn't take out the East Coast, guys, you know what I mean? So the word on that is that China used their earthquake weapon to start the La Palmas earthquake swarm and volcano. But who's to say, you know, nobody really knows. With all the natural events going on for the past, 8 years or so, it's just an uptick of earthquakes and volcanoes is what's going on, basically. But the conspiracy theorists, but they might be right. They might be right. China's having problems, and they're trying to do a land grab, and they're gonna fight to the death. They're gonna cling on to life until they wither and die. But share this video out, everybody over there on BitChute. Much love. I know I'm a YouTuber at heart, but YouTube censorship and wokeness has gotten too far. And I'm sorry I've been talking over the audio here, but you can pretty much imagine what they're talking about and getting ready to do here. I don't know if they're going home or what's going on, but you guys have an excellent night. If you're on the East Coast, I would advise you to go at least 140 miles inland, take a camping trip, because that Las Palmas volcano is getting worse. They're smelling sulfur, which means a larger explosion is on Las Palmas might. Damn, is my player keeps going there. I just want to finish up real quick. Larger explosion on Las Palmas. There I am. Anyway, I'll just give you an update on Las Palmas. Israeli News Live had an update a couple hours ago, and he's got inside government information. The Biden administration had a meeting and decided not to go public with the Las Palmas volcano threat because they said it would cause a panic. But that's not right to do that to people. I think everybody should know, and I believe everybody that is supposed to know about Las Palmas tsunami threat probably already knows. Everybody's, you know what I mean. Getting into Bible prophecy and other religious prophecy. We're in something. Not necessarily. Might be not the end of days, but it's a prelude to it. I tell you that right now. And if you're not prepared to meet your Maker, or the Creator, or God, or Jesus, or Muhammad, or whoever the hell, Christian, Yasi Krishna, fucking Shiva, Buddha, whatever, the tree in your backyard, you know, the frogs in the creek, tadpoles. If you're not prepared to meet the Great Spirit, I suggest you, man, there's bugs getting on me with this light out here. The bugs, it's bugs. And I suggest you get right with your sinning ass as soon as possible. But there's a cold front coming here in northwest Arkansas, and a bit up north. It's gonna be some pretty badass storms tonight, and they have been going on for quite some time today. But this front's going to drop down and create an awful. If you're following my Deep State Watchdogs news, then I've got it posted up there. You know, I haven't been live streaming, so my videos haven't been going out there except for what I post. And so I'll probably post this one to Deep State Watchdogs. But there's a unique cold front system dropping through the states tonight, tomorrow night, and the next night, and the night after that, it's going to head off the East Coast. It's going to be slow and windy and a lot of rain, and wash the final couple crops away, probably in the Midwest. So there goes our food supplies, you know, and they've been paying farmers to destroy crops and shit, which is I think is terrible. It's genocide. It's straight up NWO genocide is what's going on. And the UN Security Council of Nations is, I believe it's the Security Council, but the UN General Assembly or something like that is meeting this week. I don't know if it starts tomorrow or what. I don't know if they're going to review that 8 hours of FDA meeting that was yesterday. And if you see that 8 hours of FDA meeting, go to timestamp 4 hours and 20 minutes, and or about 10 minutes. I would say 5 to 10 minutes before 4 hours and 20 minutes. So like 4 hours and 15 minutes, or 4 hours and 10 minutes on that 8 hour FDA thing about the shot, the jab, the roll up your sleever. The boosters, and listen to some of that stuff. So we are getting the word out. The main things that need to be said anyway, not the information that I have and that you guys are privy to, that have watched my research over the past 9 months. You know, I've lost two YouTube channels over it. Medical misinformation, they say. We all know what it is. It's downright censorship. It's bloody murder, as Australians would call it. They know it. They've had enough. Us Americans are a little bit more conditioned by the cable TV we've had over the past 34 years. So it's going to take a little bit more to push us over the edge, you know, but I believe that day is coming, and it's coming real soon. And for those of you that with eyes wide awake to see, you see it, you smell it, you hear it, you feel it in your bones. And I tell you what, like Monograph says, you'll know the day. You'll know the day when it's time to lock and load. But those of you that can raise firearms, bring firearms to bear against the tyrants that are in power right now. I implore you to reach out to local police departments and on up from there, your sheriff's departments, and see who they are siding with in this coming civil war, and take your information, what you have, take my videos, take my information. Get the PDFs I show you. I drop the links in my Discord. My Discord links is there. If you can't find the link to my Discord where I dropped the links over the past 3 months, go to Mr. Mission Control room on Discord. You should find it. It's an open invite, I believe you can get in. But if not, I go over this. I repeat this all the time. Use RefSeek search engine, RefSeek, and you can use Core search engine too. But it's not. You get more stuff off of RefSeek, and search the documents version of the the AZD 122 term for the and the BNT 162B2 and just plain B, and search those terms with a phrase after it, what you're looking for, and nanoparticles, super paramagnetic lipid nanoparticles, search for that, search for PDFs and documents and get what I've got. I can't share the files out with everybody because they're so large. It takes 30-45 minutes to download to somebody on I downloaded to Leo in Australia today on Telegram, the whole zip file, and I've got them on flash drives and stuff, but I don't have everything just yet. There's a lot I haven't downloaded from Z Library and stuff. There's a lot you guys can find probably that I just haven't thought of yet. But all the research, last time I checked, all the research documents and everything prior to the COVID coming out are all still there. And if it comes up, plug-in didn't load, try your natural reader. Try to push your natural reader button. And if that doesn't pop up, use archive.org. Take the URL of the PDF that didn't load and go to archive.org, or take down all your tabs or open that can't load PDF or document in another window and see if it'll load that way, because that happened to me the other day with a couple things. It just it wouldn't load because I had so many tabs open or something, but usually you're able to find it in archive.org or the Wayback Machine is called too. There's another one, another archive, I think, but I don't know how to get to it. I'll have to do some searches. But if you search for Internet Archives, you'll find it. But you just take the URL, the web address, and paste it right in there, and it'll tell you and show you if it's got any saved spaces over time, and just go back to the first one that got saved and start from there and see which ones have it available, have the original documents available and stuff. Sometimes you'll find shit that's scrubbed. Now, don't get frustrated. Write down the URL, and if it's a descriptive URL, and make note of what is scrubbed and what's not. And a lot of damning information has not been scrubbed and is still up available. But I guarantee you it probably won't be there for very long, especially once people start posting it. Now, I'm going to post tomorrow, starting tomorrow on Deep State Watchdogs, I'm going to be posting individual PDFs of things that I think are damning and informative about the nanoparticles and everything, and just assuming that we have no idea exactly what different nanoparticles are in this stuff, but there is information on Patreon about a doctor that has done blood smears. It's all over Rumble today about a Russian scientist that did it, but did a spectrometry on it. But it's getting on 20 minutes here. I want this to upload pretty quick, so just take my advice. RefSeek search engine, guys. Just type in RefSeek in your browser, and you'll find it. Press the document, and then search your terms. The less amount of words you use in RefSeek, the better hits you're going to get. But you can do combinations to narrow it down. Z Library is a good place to get big long any books or anything that's been published, back in the earlier 2000s and stuff about this. Research into nanoparticles and stuff didn't come out mainstream until about 2009, and they started really putting it out there in around 2014, where most of the main research was done in between 2014 and 16, where they finalized a bunch of this stuff, and that's when it got into the plans. It was already in the plans, the NWO plans, but that's when it really got concreted. So this has been a long time coming for these guys to perpetrate this shit on us, guys. And we have to we have to alert as many people as call your health department. Find out if they're in the pocket. Find out if they're in these guys' pocket. If your county health department is. If they're not, good. But you'll be able to tell real quick after you feed them some information. Now, some legit information, Don't go off of what you've heard off of Tom, Dick, and Harry, or me, And they're coming out against the do your own research thing. Brian Stelter had a thing on CNN. Go check it out. They're coming out saying doing your own research is wrong, and you shouldn't do your own research. And bullshit. Fuck that. Do your own research. Don't fucking let these motherfucking woke motherfucker purple-haired sons of bitches to fucking tell you that you can't research your own medical decisions. Shame on you, fucking YouTube. Shame on you, Facebook. You guys are going to hell. Or wherever the fuck bad people go when they die. Or whatever happens to them. It's happening to a lot of these fucking fuckers. And they're clinging on to life as long as they can, like Soros and shit. Taking other people's fucking organs and blood and everything to stay alive, So there'll come a day, motherfuckers. There'll come a fucking day of reckoning. You guarantee your ass. I don't care if you believe in whatever you believe in. There'll be a day of reckoning. God damn it. There'll be a fucking day of reckoning. I guarantee it. So you just take my advice, guys, and go do your own research. I'm kind of taking a break from live streaming and doing a lot of research because I'm mulling about some certain things that I want to do that might make a big difference, might not, might get me into a whole shitload of trouble. So I'm debating how far I want to put my ass out on the line that I already haven't done. You know what I mean? I was just like sitting around thinking, oh, what the fuck can I do next? You know what I mean? It's difficult, and I've had a thing with my I'm not on my antipsychotic anymore. I'm not on Invega anymore. I've been doing good, I think. I'm a lot more calmer. I'm not freaking the fuck out over shit, But please, yes, please do your own research. Don't just sit on YouTube and rumble and BitChute all day watching other people's videos. Man, go to Ref6 search engine, go to Core, go to Z Library. There's another one. There's one that kind of goes on the dark web. I can't remember what that is. Frankie told me about it the other day, and I've heard it before. It's a real weird name. Anyway, you guys will be able to just do a search for DuckDuckGo. Do a search for alternative search engines or dark web search engines. You'll find shit. You'll find shit that'll blow your fucking mind, and it'll be you'll start making videos. I hope this encourages you guys to make your own videos. Because I'm growing weary. I really am. Even though it's only been about 3 years on the tubes here, You know, really, it's just I'm sick and tired of the bullshit. You know, if the narrative, if everything would change, go back to normal or whatever, or just get on with the show. You know what I mean? But this get the jab, get the jab every fucking day from all fucking corners, man. Fuck that. Mr. Mission Control's fucking out of here, guys. Peace out, motherfuckers.